Hola, estamos con Dave, el vocalista de Glass Animals. We do have a couple questions for you. First of all, last night was crazy.
You came?
Yeah, I
It
did.
was
It
amazing.
was
I was
amazing. The
blown
energy
away.
was. Yeah. How are you feeling?
Slightly overwhelmed.
Mhm.
It was just an amazing show. The energy off the crowd was like so positive as well. I cried. I looked at someone and they were crying, and then
Yeah, I
I
did
was
too.
like, I'm gonna cry.
Well, we're here to talk about your new song, Creatures in Heaven,
Cool.
which is really good. A new album coming out in July. I
Yeah.
love you so fucking much. No, I've always considered the second verse of a song to be like the crucial part of especially in the first
Yeah.
listen where you kind of like decide whether to keep on listening or skip the song. When you know the song, you kind of know what you're gonna get, so you're kind of excited for the second verse. I don't know if that makes sense, but do you pay attention to that, or do you just make the song and then afterwards like decide what's the best part of it?
No, you're right. The second verse is incredibly
Right?
important. I feel like it's a really good opportunity to take a turn.
Exactly.
And so I think you'll probably notice in a lot of songs that
Yeah.
I've written, the second verse is very
Yes.
different in meter.
That's what I was asking because on the second verse in Creatures in Heaven, I found it very. I don't know why you put it in, but it's very addictive for some
Oh,
reason.
I'm
Yeah.
glad. I love doing something unexpected
When
there.
you announced the album on Instagram, I read the whole caption, like the long one, explaining what the "you" meant on the album title, which I got chills. I think was brilliant. If I were to ask you though, like for one person who actually like influenced it, you don't have to name drop, but like a person who influenced the sound of it or the route you took in this record, who would it be?
Oh, wow. I would have to say it's people who've been supporting and
Mm,
listening Glass Animals over the years. It's given me a huge amount of courage and honest, and I feel
mhm.
like this album's very
Yeah.
honest.
And I think that it gives us as listeners a chance to kind of put a name on that U word. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of customizable for us in a way.
It should be. It can apply to a lot of different things.
You know what's funny? It's every time I use my phone, someone's using one of your songs on their stories, like
I'm
Instagram,
sorry.
TikTok. No, you're fine. No. I'm like,
Get away!
if you were to post a story on Instagram right now about Mexico City,
Yeah.
what song of yours would you use? Like, what's the song that screams Mexico City?
Playing Creatures in Heaven, the new song last night, was an overwhelming experience, and I will always forever associate.
They were loud.
It hasn't been out for long.
Yeah.
People were crying in the front, and that's when I started crying, and it was just, I will never forget that
You know,
moment.
you've been in Mexico before. I feel like speaking about the audience is kind of unpredictable. You always get like craziness, chaos in a good way. What stood out yesterday? Because I did see that you guys received a couple gifts.
We got some amazing
Yeah.
gifts. What's it?
The
The
simi.
Simi.
Yeah.
We got a
Oh, the
couple of those.
duck. I saw you.
Got a couple
Yeah.
ducks. I got a little Mario as well.
And last but not least, I love you so fucking much has 6 words. If I had to cut it in half, what would be 3 words that you would describe the album with?
Whoa, yeah. Ooh. I would say honest, sadness, quite comforting.
I like that. I really do appreciate this. It
Yeah.
was nice meeting you.
It's
My
so lovely to
pleasure.
meet you.